Pittsburgh Express, 9-17, versus St. Louis Stallions, 14-12. The Express have had a rough season, sitting 6 games behind in the ABC East with a .346 win percentage. They've struggled both at home and on the road, and their -35 run differential shows their struggles on both sides of the ball. The Stallions are tied for the lead in the ABC Central and have a solid +25 run differential. They've been competitive at home and on the road, though their 2-4 record in one-run games is a concern. St. Louis should control this series, but Pittsburgh will be eager to break their losing streak and play spoiler to a division leader. New York Aces, 15-11, versus Las Vegas Gamblers, 21-5. The Aces are 1 game ahead in the ABC East but have struggled in close games, 1-4 in one-run games. They'll need to find a way to stop Las Vegas's momentum if they want to avoid losing ground in the division. The Gamblers are the top team in the league, with a .808 win percentage and a +57 run differential. They're riding a 9-game winning streak and are nearly unbeatable at home, 14-2. Las Vegas is heavily favored, given their dominant form, but New York could push them in a few games if they improve in close game situations. Houston Mavericks, 10-16, versus Seattle Comets, 12-14. The Mavericks are having a tough season, sitting 4 games behind in the ABC Central with a -43 run differential. They've struggled both at home, 7-9, and on the road, 3-7, and they've lost 7 of their last 10 games. The Comets are 9 games behind Las Vegas in the ABC West, with a .462 win percentage and a -29 run differential. They've been mediocre both at home, 6-7, and on the road, 6-7, and they are currently on a 3-game losing streak. This is another matchup between struggling teams. Seattle's slight edge in consistency at home could give them the advantage, but both teams are looking for a win to break out of their recent slumps. Philadelphia Fury, 13-13, versus Nashville Blues, 14-12. The Blues are tied for the lead in the ABC Central and have been strong offensively, with a +20 run differential. Their recent form, 6-4 in their last 10 games, gives them momentum heading into this series. The Fury sit in 3rd place in the ABC East, 2 games behind the division leaders. They've performed better on the road, 9-8, and are coming off a win, making this an intriguing matchup as they look to gain ground in their division. This series could go either way, as both teams are fighting for position in their respective divisions. Nashville's recent momentum could give them an advantage, but Philadelphia's strong road performance makes them a tough opponent. Boston Patriots, 14-12, versus Denver Rocketeers, 13-13. The Patriots are just 1 game behind New York in the ABC East and are playing well, especially at home, 10-4. However, their road form has been weak, 4-8, which could be an issue in this series. Denver sits 8 games behind Las Vegas in the ABC West and has a -3 run differential. They've been inconsistent, especially in close games, and will be looking to improve at home, 8-6, to stay competitive. Boston is slightly favored but will need to improve its road performance to take this series from Denver, who is looking to bounce back from a recent loss. Cincinnati Cougars, 13-13, versus Portland Lumberjacks, 8-18. The Cougars are just 1 game behind in the ABC Central. They've been solid at home, 10-4, but have struggled on the road, 3-9. Their +19 run differential shows a capable offense, but they've been inconsistent in close games. The Lumberjacks are having a nightmare season with a .308 win percentage and a league-worst -54 run differential. They've been poor both at home, 4-5, and on the road, 4-13, though they did manage to snap a long losing streak with a win in their last game. Cincinnati is heavily favored in this series, especially given Portland's struggles. The Cougars will look to take advantage of the Lumberjacks' poor form and boost their standing in the division.